Hi.
Hello. Hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a special edition of On a Mission. We're a little bit early because we have some very special guests. We're leading up to Summer Lovin'. I'm Emily Mae. Ada Scott is with me as well. We got the whole crew. Oh, what's that? Are you summoning? Are you
I
summoning
don't
the
know. I
whole?
went to wave and then I forgot how to wave, so my hand was just kind of up here. I don't know.
That's okay. We're rolling with it. We're going into summer. It is hot in Texas. We're all melting already. It's
It's
only
hot
June
here too,
4th.
but I don't think as hot as
It
Texas.
is not, I don't think
Let
anywhere.
me
It
look.
is, it is, it is very
So
hot.
it's 9 p.m. here now and it's only 74 degrees. So that's
Yeah, no,
not
it's like
too bad.
900 still. Uh, so we have a really uh, fun guest tonight. Thank you, Veda, for coming in early. Everyone in the chat, welcome. Angel Marie, Bob Berger. I know we're a little early, but I had to get word from our general manager of Mission Pro Wrestling. I had to get Carolina on after what happened a few weeks ago between her and Thunder. So this was, I appreciate her time. So we're going to welcome the general manager, Carolina, heading into MPW Summer Lovin'. I wanted to get her thoughts. We had some changes to some matches, and I need to know where her head's at right now. So please welcome Carolina.
Hi, ladies. Thanks for having me.
Hi.
And thanks for coming on early. I really appreciate it.
Of course, anything for the general manager of Mission Pro. First of all, Veda unfortunately missed the everything that happened a few weeks ago between you and Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa called you while you were recording your podcast and had some really harsh words for you. You guys kind of went back and forth. Where's your mindset? How have you been dealing with it as general manager?
You know, it's not every day your boss is Thunder Rosa, right? So for me to be pushed around, for me to be bombarded with requests to come to the podcast studio after she's pushed me and done her own thing in regards to Mission Pro Wrestling and the matches when I've worked very, very hard to put matches together just for her to just do her own thing and decide she's not going to be in matches, decide who she's going to match up against or what Tiffany Nieves is going to do and assisting Tiffany Nieves with what we can say is cheating in my book. For me, it's just another day at Mission Pro Wrestling. So I'm just kind of used to it already. I have a lot of respect for Thunder Rosa. I think she is fantastic. Emily, you really held it together when everything went down last week. And I really respect you for keeping your composure when everything went down. But I honestly, this is to be expected, to be bullied, for me to be like bombarded, like, hey, can I come to your podcast studio? As if we never had a conversation of us going back and forth, for her putting her hands on me and for her just talking down on me all the time. It's just like, where's the self-awareness? Does Thunder Rosa have self-awareness? I don't know. But she's my boss and I respect her, and it is what it is.
Okay, I mean, what she did mention that you mentioned Tiffany helping Tiffany and cheating. She did mention that she would do anything to make sure Tiffany won. How will you handle that as general manager?
You know what? I this is new for me, right? Because I'm a general manager, a first time general manager. I'm rolling with the punches. And when I came into Mission Pro Wrestling, I thought we were here to uplift and empower women. I didn't know that there was cheating. I didn't know that there was backstabbing. I didn't know that there was slapping minors. I didn't walk into that. I didn't know that this was all going to be going down the way that it's been going down lately. So I'm starting to have people put in my head that perhaps I should have my own tricks up my own sleeve, because the only way you can beat a cheater is if you fight back. And that's where I'm at right now. I don't want to fight anybody. I don't want to have any drama. I don't want to see any cheating or slapping minors. I just wanted to have a good time. But now I'm starting to understand that sometimes you have to stand up for yourself and sometimes you have to fight back. I feel very, very bad for Roche Chanel. She does a fantastic job wrestling, and she always gets the short end of the stick. And for Thunder Rosa to say she doesn't think that she has what it takes, it's so offensive. It's so offensive. And Roche Chanel was just heartbroken by Thunder Rosa's words, and I have to sit here and help her pick up the pieces. So sometimes, we got to take matters into our own hands, and anything can happen.
I mean, just the fact that, like, we know that Thunder has said she'll do whatever it takes to make sure that Tiffany Nieves wins, that just feels like it feels like a losing battle for everyone else completely. Like, that just, so now I guess Tiffany's just the champion of Mission Pro forever. I don't know. I don't really know how to handle that.
Yeah, I mean,
you're right. You're right. I mean, that's exactly what it is. I mean, you feel like you're constantly in a losing battle. Like the Celtics won for decades. The Lakers won for decades. The Spurs had their dynasty. Like, is Tiffany Nieves supposed to be having like some type of dynasty? Is she the Tom Brady with the Deflategate situation? Is Thunder Rosa deflating the footballs here at Mission Pro Wrestling so that she can continue to win? Like I understand you're gonna try to do whatever it takes, but like, why can't you just play the game fairly? I don't understand it. And you're right, it does feel like a losing battle, especially when people are pulling tricks up their sleeve and coming out of nowhere, and I've been blindsided every single time, and it is so hard.
Yeah, I mean, we see the struggle that you're having as general manager trying to get a hold of this situation. But you mentioned Roche Chanel, and Tiffany has faced many opponents as champion, and she's heading into a very important match on June 15th. So how are you handling the situation with past opponents, future opponents, and making sure that everything is done fairly and succinctly? Because that's what we are trying to do here at Mission Pro.
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put the best matches together possible. If I feel like you have an opportunity to become a Mission Pro champion, if you are putting in the work, if you are doing what you're supposed to be doing behind the scenes and conducting yourself in a professional manner, I'm going to make sure that I put the matches together and that we put on the best possible show that we could possibly put on. We all do a great job. You ladies do a great job. I want the best of the best here at Mission Pro Wrestling, and that includes putting together the best matches, having the best production team, having the best Mission Pro fans, my darlings, everybody in the crowd. It includes all of that. So for me, in order to ensure fairness, my way of being fair is putting together best possible matches, and maybe even doing some research or even doing some snooping or some interviewing behind the scenes and having my little moles try to figure out what Thunder Rosa might have up her sleeve, because I really don't know what she's going to pull up next out of her trick bag.
Well, yeah, and if we start to look at, Tiffany Nieves, yeah, she's been a fighting champion. She's been defending the title. But if she keeps having help defending the title, all we're going to get is this long line of people who I think make a pretty good case for not having fair championship matches. And that's not what we want Mission Pro to stand for. Like, this is not what we want to be associated with anyway.
Yeah, and it's not what we're here for. Like you said, Carolina, we're here to uplift women. We're here to give amazing opportunities. And as kind of trying to be impartial here, this doesn't seem like the way to do it, right?
No, and the way I see it is like you said, Tiffany Nieves is continuing to be reigning champion, and it might get to the point where everybody becomes numb to it. We all expect Tiffany to be a champion, especially even when she's in a losing battle, and then the cheating occurs. Then everybody is like, okay, so now we're gonna become numb to this. So what's next? Roche Chanel, even though Thunder Rosa says that she doesn't know if she has what it takes and she's living in everybody else's shadow, I have full faith that Roche Chanel is going to have one of the greatest underdog stories here at Mission Pro Wrestling. And I have faith in her that one day she's going to come out on top. And I don't think that she needs to cheat to get where she needs to be at. But I don't know. I mean, she might snap. And you know what? If she does snap, and if she does have to do whatever it takes to get to the top, so be it. I mean, if she has her moment, she deserves to have her moment too. And I love that you're impartial, Emily. You have done a fantastic job trying to stay out of all of the drama and not taking sides. But for me, I feel like I have to take a side, and the side is the right side. The right side is don't cheat. The right side is I have full faith that Rochelle Chanel or anybody could take Tiffany Nieves' crown, because she has been reigning for far too long. And I don't have a problem with Tiffany as a person, right? I think she's beautiful. I think she's fantastic at what she does. But the cheating has gone too far. And it's not fair. It's not fair to gloat in people's faces when you do things behind people's back in order to maintain your championship at the top level. It's just like, at what point do you say that you didn't earn that? That you didn't earn that because you've cheated to the top.
Well, I mean, before we head into summer loving, we have Izzy, who is a minor. We saw that slap heard around the world. Like, how are we making sure Izzy is okay heading into this match? I know she's already faced Tiffany before, but this is another. She's cashed in her Mission Pro Cup. So how are you as general manager looking to make sure that she is okay heading into this?
I think what I'm doing to make sure that Izzy is okay is I'm making Mission Pro Wrestling a safe space for Izzy, because Izzy came to Mission Pro with full faith that we would put her in the best position to be successful. And she was blindsided by getting slapped by Thunder Rosa. Now, granted, Thunder Rosa was trying to teach her a lesson, right? But she was still blindsided nonetheless. And then JP Harlow and Izzy Moreno have had their back and forth to the point where she had to pull out friendship beads, and friendship beads were flying everywhere at Mission Pro the last time. And so in order to make this a safe space for Izzy, I want Izzy to know that at any point in time, if she feels like she's not getting her fair share, whether it be the opportunities, cashing in, anything, as far as going for the Mission Pro Cup title, if she feels like she needs some type of advantage that I deem as fair, then I'm going to give her that opportunity. She may have been slapped by Thunder Rosa, but I'm trying to ensure that we continue to do the right thing, and I try to do the right thing, or else she's not going to trust us no more.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard.
So what's the solution? Like, what can you do? Do you have, it seems like you've got something cooking. I don't know if you're like 100% ready to let us know, but it really does feel like, and you're usually very reasonable, but it really does feel like you're at the limit right now. We can tell.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm seeing the real Carolina come out here. I'm seeing the fire.
Like, I can tell. We can tell that you're like still trying to like be a little diplomatic about this, but like this has gotten real far.
I mean, if you could say something to Thunder Rosa, I know that you have to like have your meetings and things like that, but what would you want to tell her?
You know how, have y'all ever been in a relationship or seen somebody be in a relationship and you've been cheated on, or you've seen somebody be cheated on and you forgive them so many times? At some point you have to say, this is who you are. And you're right. I am at my wit's end. I am at the end of my rope. I have tried to be diplomatic. If I had words for Thunder Rosa, my words for Thunder Rosa would be, watch out. Watch out. Because at some point, the tables will turn. And it's never any fun when the rabbit has the gun. And that's all I'm going to say.
Okay. So Carolina, I just got a message. Boss Lady wants to say something to you right now. So sorry
This
to
is
put
why
you in
I
this
hardly come on
position.
because
I
you
know we
know
wanted to get to the
pushing.
bottom of this, and I guess this is the only way to do it. So everyone, please welcome Thunder Rosa.
Wow, this is the let's bitch about Thunder Rosa hour, huh? That's what it seems like.
It's gotten to that point.
I nothing. I mean, to me, it sounds like that you're scared, Miss General Manager. And I heard everything, every single word, and I took it just like too hard, and I just like opened my little monedero, like my little like money pocket money, and I put it in there, just to add more, injury to insult or insult to injury because I speak both languages. And you know what, Carolina, it's okay that you're scared, and it's okay that I'm not your favorite person right now. But you know what is not fair is the fact that you're saying all the stuff that I don't have a safe place for women or whatever else. Like, I have defended this place with my teeth, with my nails, and with my whole entire body. Just because I have a certain way to do certain things doesn't mean that I don't care about this place. And I want you to understand that very well. And just because you don't agree on my ways doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. Not at all. And I'm pretty sure now EC is 100% sure that life is not fair and it will never be fair. And she will always face some adversity. And maybe that adversity is called Thunder Rosa. Maybe that adversity is called JP Harlow. Maybe that adversity at this June 15th, and you can buy your tickets on missionprowrestling.com, will be Tiffany Nieves. And yes, I have Tiffany Nieves back because she has defended the MPW championship everywhere she goes. And she actually has 2 chances to defend the championship in the next 2 weeks. Who else has done that in a long time? Nobody. And this woman is an up and comer. She is highlighted in NWA. She can possibly be a double champion. She can follow my footsteps. She can be the NWA Women's World Champion. Just imagine that. Just imagine how much, more cachet, more name, more everything she will bring to Mission Pro Wrestling. Just imagine that. It doesn't matter if she does it by cheating. It doesn't matter if she does it clean. She is doing it. And that is the bottom line. And Carolina, the Mike Slayer, I have this like burning desire to just like visit you and just give you thanks. Just to like ignite my fire for this June 15th. Because if you thought I was vicious before, I'm going to be even more vicious against Rochelle Chanel. Believe me. And you better watch out. And you know what, guys? I have to let you guys go because I am walking my dog. I'm sweating. I'm actually doing 50,000 things right now. And I just took the time to listen to this because I wanted to see how much bitching you were going to do. Adios, Carolina.
Wow. Well, everyone, Thunder Rosa stopped by. I don't know how it can be more intense on June 15th at Summer 11. Carolina, what's your response to that? Or Veda?
I mean, like, I don't disagree. And we've said this, we've all said this, that Tiffany Nieves is an incredible wrestler. She's an incredible athlete. She's an incredible champion. And the fact that she is, so highlighted in places like NWA, that she's defending the title all around, like, it really does put a lot of eyes on Mission Pro. I just don't know that we want the eyes on Mission Pro to see what's going on here.
Yeah, I mean, Joseph brings up a good point. It feels like to me, Thunder wants to be the one that beats Tiffany at some point, but she won't admit it.
Well, maybe we should let Tiffany in on that. We should probably.
I mean, that's an interesting kind of thought process there. I mean, Thunder's very upset. I think we're all, I know emotions, tensions are really high right now. I'm hoping that in the next few weeks, Carolina, you and Thunder can try to at least come to some type of truce, some type of understanding in a positive direction so that, I know June 15th, Summer 11 will have an amazing show no matter what. But I hope you can find some common ground, both of you.
You know what? I want to say this before, I get my final thoughts because I'm in shock. I wasn't expecting her to come on. Okay. That's why I'm like, this is tough, right? This isn't an easy thing to do. She said that I was scared. She's right. Okay? Thunder Rosa, hello, Captain Obvious. I've said a lot of times, I'm scared of you. You have pushed me in the ring. Okay? How many times have you threatened me? How many times that people don't even know about? That you text me and I'm telling you, stop talking to me like that. You scaring me right now. But let me just say this. I'm not going to let you bully me or Rashay Chanel or anybody of that nature. And I understand your methods are not the best practice. And I understand that you also want to uplift women, and I'm not taking away from anything that you've ever done for Mission Pro Wrestling, okay? I respect the fact that you have put me in the position to be the GM, okay? So you obviously have a good vision, right? But what I cannot get past is the fact that because Tiffany Nieves is so great at what she does, and because she defends the Mission Pro title everywhere she goes, that when she has when somebody else at Mission Pro who has worked just as hard has an opportunity to shine, we take away from them and we dim their light in order to put Tiffany Nieves over at top because of favoritism. A favoritism because she's good at what she does. A favoritism because she's going around defending the cup everywhere she goes. A favoritism because she works really hard too. At the end of the day, I feel like your talent should speak for itself, and you shouldn't have to cheat, and that is where I'm at. So yes, I am scared of you, Thunder Rosa. And yeah, you might have a lot of tricks up your sleeves, but bring it. Wow. I don't care anymore. I don't care. You know what? You're right. I am at my wit's end. I don't care. Do what you have to do. But I'm going to go down swinging. And I'm going to go down doing what's right. And I'm going to be able to sleep at night. I'm going to be able to sleep at night knowing I did the right thing for everybody at Mission Pro Wrestling.
Wow. Carolina, I know that's powerful words. I appreciate you coming on. I know you have a very busy evening, so I'm going to let you go. You go take care of what you need to do as general manager. I really do appreciate your time. And I know that we have less than 2 weeks before MPW Summer 11. We'll see you there.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're able to mend fences and get through it. So thank you, Carolina. I appreciate you and everything that you do at Mission Pro. Take care, and we'll check in with you again. Okay.
Thank you. And just know that if you guys haven't got your tickets at missionprowrestling.com, Summer 11 is going to be fun, but just know that I am dreading that day because I don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Goodbye, ladies. Thank you for your time.
Goodbye. Thank you, Carolina.
Well, it has to at least for someone like Izzy, it has to make you feel good to know that obviously Izzy has all the fans behind her, but to know that someone is watching her back.
Exactly.
And I don't know. Yeah, and I don't know general manager wise what could be possible to ensure that this match is fair, because that just feels impossible at this point. But at least Izzy knows that that someone has her back and someone's aware that this is maybe not going to be a fair fight.
Exactly. It's so important to have that person that can look from the outside and say, all right, this is where we need to fix things. This is where those trouble areas are. This is how we bring people together. And general managers, they do that. They help kind of bring it. That's the goal, right? The intention, bring people together. Yes, put on great shows, put on, amazing stuff for the fans, but really it's bringing everyone together. So I'm hoping June 15th is not only an incredible show for the fans, but together we can come to some sort of, team effort and collaborative, and maybe we turn some new leaves, on June 15th. It's the summer. Who knows? I think the Texas heat is getting to us a little bit.
Yeah.
We're all feeling it. It still was 100 degrees outside. So I hope everyone's staying safe. But yeah, if you didn't get your tickets yet, go to missionprowrestling.com. We have tickets on sale for the June show. And then I believe our August show, we posted all of our dates for the rest of the year. So if you want to mark those in your calendar, please do, because we want to see you at the shows. Remember, we'll be streaming on Title Match Network, and we have a short window for sponsorships, so we still have some sponsorships available.
You can sponsor me. I'm on the show now.
Veda will officially be on commentary. So
I feel like I never actually say when I will be at a show. So I will be at the show. You can sponsor me. I know it's a little late in the game, but you can.
No, you totally can. And I know because we talk every week, so we're like, oh yeah, it's fun.
But like I'm not normally able to make it live to the shows, and then sometimes I forget. I'm hyping the shows up, but I sometimes forget to say that also I will actually be there, so I'm pumped for that. Although this one, I don't know, this one's a little bit of a mess right now.
Right, we might have your security guards near.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a mess.
And I wanted to quickly shout out. So again, sponsorships available, missionprowrestling@gmail.com. You could wrestlers, commentary team, the rest of the broadcast team. You could do matches. You could do the show as a whole. We still have some few open slots. And as a reminder, we announced this last week, but Shay Carmichael versus Kali Antita is for the Hybrid Women's Championship. So this is really exciting. This is on the line on June 15th. And then also we have Miranda Alizé is now a part of the Exodus Pro Women's Tournament facing Queen Uju. So if you miss those announcements, we have those changes and those happening on June 15th as well. So check out Mission Pro Wrestling on all of our social media accounts. Subscribe to us here on YouTube. We also have our Mission Pro Spotlight show Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Central. It's a little bit early, but you can watch it while you're getting dinner ready. Interact with us in the chat. It's a great way for us to celebrate women's wrestling across the industry and talk to some people that we haven't chatted with yet as a part of the Mission Pro family. And remember, we're here every Tuesday for On a Mission. I know this was a little bit early, but it was great. And I'm glad we got to talk to our general manager, Carolina. Yeah. So everyone, Veda, where can everyone follow you?
Just go to @itsVedaTime on Twitter, and you can find me there. I just announced a bunch of stuff today, so check that out. And then you can go to my YouTube channel and check out my vlogs and all that. But yeah, that's where to find me.
Amazing. You can follow me on all socials at Emily Mae Heller. Follow Mission Pro Wrestling, and we're only a few short days, a week, 2 weeks, almost less than 10 days. Yes. Before Summer 11, I can't wait. And I can't wait for y'all to see the show. Thank you all so much, and we will see you next week. Take care. Be safe.